Hello, it's Tim with TAH-DAH Farm. Today's February 3rd. Today we're going to be working on the drill. Particularly today we're going to work on the chain. We're going to get this chain replaced. And they go right up in here. So there's one here, and then there's one that goes off the back here and goes down to the drive wheel back here. So that's what we're going to work on today. We'll be talking about some chain. All right, we're around here to the back of the drill. And the drill I have, this back drive wheel came with two different chains and two different setups. My buddy's drill is like a year and a half after this, but it's the same series as far as make and stuff. But his does not have this little device down here. And what this does is if you turn this, you can push these in there, and then this cog, as this wheel's turning, these catch this and it'll turn this sprocket. So when you're going down the road, there we go, this can spin, or not spin, but it stays free, and this is spinning going down the road with the wheel, so you're not running the whole drive line. But when they did this, this has the wider sprocket, but it also has these the sprocket like this. Now this size is a 40 series, and that down there is a 2040. So you can see the difference in the chain here. So this sprocket over here, or this chain over here, is the 2040. And then this one over here off this drive shaft here, it's a 40 series. So this then drives that up there. But here's the difference between these chains. Let me hang my light up here so you can see. This is the 40. If you measure from the center of this to the center of this is a 1/2 inch. That 40 stands for 4/8, which is a 1/2 inch. A 2040 is two of these. I'm sorry, one of these for every two of these. So if you go from here to here, that's 1 inch. If you jump across, so that's 1 inch. That's what this is. But the width and everything is a 40. So this is called a 2040 because it'll jump two of them. I counted it, and there's 127 links on the chain. A master link makes it 128. But I pulled out the manual from John Deere on this and look it up. And for the size chain I have, which is the 2040, it's supposed to be 130, which tells me they've cut 2 links out of that because it's stretched over time. Every chain is going to be an odd number with the whole length, because you go from a small to a small, which is going to be an odd number, and then you put your master link in. Your master link is what connects the two together. So this is a master link. It's pretty much just straightforward. We'll put them together here in a minute. You'll see how it goes together. That's how that works. Now they also do offsets, because sometimes over time this chain will stretch. So I'll come along and I'll take one link out. Well, take 2 links out. But I don't need to take 2 links off the length of my chain. I need a 1/2 link taken out. Well, you can't do a 1/2 link. So what you do, you take 2 of these out, and then you put in this offset. And I think you can see that there. It's narrower on one end and longer on the other. And the way it goes on there, it makes up just this 1 link. Then you have another piece you can put your master link in. So then you'd have an odd number. All right, the first thing I got to do is, I know there's 120 links here with my master link. So I need 9 links here because I'm going to use another master link. So we're going to count this out. Whoa, come back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to keep this one. So this link right here is going to be my sacrificial link. Hopefully you can see all this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind this one off and this one off. Okay, hopefully you can see that, but I grind that off like that. Now what I do is I just take my chisel, just a standard little chisel, and a hammer, put it right here on this link, and drive that in between the two. There's a good chain, sacrificial link. And this right here is left over. We'll hang on to it for another day when we need more pieces of this kind of chain. All right, we checked all the sprockets and everything, and they all look good. I know people are going to say, you put a new chain on, you should put a new sprocket on, but we're not going to do that. They look good enough. They're all right. But again, it just slips on there kind of like that. Hopefully you can see this. Come on. Now this one, a little different. We're gonna do this one this way. Push that down around there like that. There you go. That's on there like that. Now this is what was on there before. You can see they're pretty chewed up, but the new blocks, they all came looking like this. So that's what we're going to put on there. So hold on. Hopefully you can see that. It's out around. And that's how you're going to adjust this chain with these two blocks. There's that one on there. Now this one goes this way. All right, we turn this one here somewhat to get it tight. And then this one we can turn. All right, let me show you what it looks like here now. All right, hopefully you can see how that's out around, and I turn this one this way a little bit, turn that one in there, and that's pretty tight, and that'll run along there pretty good. So all we gotta do now is put the covers back on, but I know some of you are gonna say I should have changed these idler pulleys and these other pulleys, but with this being the double chain, this one up here was the worst pulley. Not pulley, sprocket. But since only half of it was ever used, I'm on the other half. So it looks good. And these look like they've been replaced not too long ago. So, and that one's really old. That old style that it's good. I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine. So, and then I checked those all out. Those are good. All right, everything's checked out up in there. We sprayed some grease, chain lube on it. Got it all real good. Made sure that the wire doesn't get caught in there. Got it all up in through here. We went ahead and greased that all up real good there. That all looks real good. And we also, oops, wait a minute there. We also greased this up real good here. Got the covers back on. So, and this chain right here that we put on, did it just the same way. Used the grinder to cut that off, chisel to pop that piece off, and then just put it together. So that one, they had cut a link out and put a couple of those offset links in there on that chain. So that's what they're for. Once the chain stretches a little bit, you can cut the two links out and then put an offset in, which just shortens it up one link. But hope you enjoyed the video today, and just some things we're getting going here at the TAH farm. So have a good day.